Hey, what is up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a good day. It is your amazing, most spectacular owner ever, WhaleShark here. So today we are gonna have our weekly stats show. This is the first stats show for season 4. It's gonna be awesome. Season 4 is a heavily anticipated season, and I think there's gonna be a lot of great games. So I think we're just gonna get right into it. So we have a lot of new teams, and I think we should address a few of them. So starting up in the Boiled division, specifically the Yoke Conference, we have EGS, EXP, Slayer, and B-Buck. So EGS is actually a team that was created by Tide League, believe it or not. So it's like kind of my clan, but not really. It's not led by me, but I was the one that was like, oh, we should do this. So basically, what it is, it's called Exhibition, and it's basically trying to get players who are either afraid or just can't get onto one of the pro teams. And so we just did a giveaway, got 20 people on the roster, and they've been doing really well. They recently played against Slayer this past week, and they actually managed to win 4-2. It was definitely a close game, but they were able to come out with the win. So they stand at number 1. EXP coming back from Season 3, they made a run in the playoffs, but got stopped short, I think, by GNR. So yes, there's another thing. The divisions are different this year. So we moved around some teams to try and balance out the competition. So EXP got a win. They were able to beat B-Buck. So they are currently 1-0 and number 2 in the division. Slayer, they were a playoff team in pre-league in Season 1, so they got the chance to move up. They lost against EGS, as I said before, so they are 0-1 with B-Buck, who is returning from Season 3. They made a quick run in the playoffs, losing to NL early, just like they did to Ace back in Season 2. So they are dead last, but I'm sure they will make their way back up. Moving on to the Fried division, NL coming over from the Poach division. As I should say, B-Buck is moving from the Fried division. So they are new in the Boiled division, and NL is new in the Fried division. So NL playing with teams that were not previously in Tide League. So this is definitely a division for them. NL is currently 1-0. They got a good win over CEO, not letting in a single kill. Lucky with an insane MVP, so good job for him. So they are at 1-0, and they will be number 1 in the division. EG4L number 2. They are a playoff or runners-up of pre-league. I think they are 3rd. And they are 1-0. They beat FCN, which FCN decided to drop out. FCN was the 2nd place team from pre-league, but they actually disbanded, and they were replaced by SHE, and they are new to the league. Speaking of new teams to the league, 3rd place CEO, as I said before, they lost to NL, so they are 0-1, but they are new to the league. They are actually a combination of CNQ and LEC. CNQ was an old Season 2 team, but they disbanded due to lack of active players. And then finally, FCN, they had a tough loss against EG4L, but I think SHE will have fun. They are playing B-Buck this week. Moving on over to the Shell Conference, we have GNR. They are moving from the Boiled division, going into a completely new conference. So is EXL, BLZ, and a lot of other teams. So they got a good win over God. It was a 4-2 win, so good job to them. Raid, which is a slightly new team. They were here for the last week of Season 3, and they are here to stay for Season 4. This was one of the highlight games. I mean, absolutely insane game. They were able to get a win over EXL, the reigning Tide League champions from Season 3. And they finally, after a long time, give EXL their first loss. So EXL starting out number 3 in the division, which is crazy. So Raid absolutely doing an amazing job at dethroning them. and they stand at 1-0. EXL, as I said before, lost to Raid, so they're 0-1, but it was a well-fought game, 4-3. The differential was just one round, and I think it was one kill, too. But EXL is definitely going to fight back, and they're hoping to make another deep run in the playoffs, hopefully winning back-to-back seasons. We will see. And finally in the division, God, they had a tough loss against GNR. Only got 2 rounds on them, but I'm sure they will make a run in the division, and we shall see them in the playoffs, hopefully. And finally, the final division we have is Poached. So E2G, they were in this division last season, but they are the only team in this division that was actually here in Season 3. And they got their first big win over EXE, the reigning Tide Pre-League champions from Season 1. So they are currently 1-0. E2G is the runners-up from Season 3. They almost beat EXL, but due to just that one last CY between Y and Red Wiz, they were not able to get the win. But I'm sure they are going to make another deep run in the playoffs and hope to finally get a Season 1. In second place, we have BLZ. BLZ currently 1-0. They got a good win over USA in a 4-3 tight game. It was a 3v3. It was great. I watched the whole thing. It was amazing. And so they will be starting at second in this season. And then USA, they are third. They had a tough loss against BLZ, as I said before. So we're hoping to see them make a run. They are a new team. They're actually GNR's sub-team. There are a few teams with sub-teams very specific to Tide, so it's really fun to see. And finally, EXE, the last place team. They were the Tide Pre-League champions from Season 1. I believe they are renamed to Rex, but I'm not entirely sure of that. But let's hope that they make a big run. I'm looking forward to see how they do in Tide Pre-League now that they're here. But yeah, we will see. So that is all of the teams. Our week MVP was Bubbleaxe, playing for GNR against God this week. Managed to get 6 kills, and I believe only 2 deaths, which is really impressive. Tied with Andy, who also got 6 kills. So that is the stats for Tide League Season 4 Week 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's many more of these to come. I hope I can do more of these and commentate. But yeah, we will see. Hope you guys enjoy week 2, and I will see you guys in the next one.